Game 2. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Alder. Up top, Lambier. Aguirre with it. Bennett's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one.
When you think about Mark Aguirre, you immediately think scoring. Ziggy is out there to put points on the board.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Price. Doherty with the screen on Thomas. Here's Price. Man's trying to break loose. Doherty with the bucket.
Powerful play by the 7-footer Doherty, just bullying to the interior defense.
And here's Thomas who brings it up for Detroit. Rodman sets the screen for Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. Shoots over Elo, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring in two.
Price looking it over. Pass to Doherty. Back to Price. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Rodman. And it's Detroit's ball. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, you know, they had something less than their A game in that one. Never really challenged.
Yeah, not sharp enough on the night. Not a terrible loss, but they know they can be better.
Now, here's Thomas. It's deflected.
Outstanding at swatting shots. Nance is an athletic big.
Bennett kicks to Price. Pass to Bennett. Doherty against Lambier. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Here's Lambier. Pass to Dumars. Over to the left wing. And the shot goes in from Aguirre.
Check out the agility from Aguirre inside, finding a path around the contact.
Price outside. Doherty the screen. From downtown. Knocks down the 3-ball. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Price against Thomas. Rodman with a screen on Price. On the wing, Dumars. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Doherty. That puts them in the lead. Doherty's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pounding the rock with Doherty. It's a winning formula.
Thomas against Price. Rodman sets a screen. On the wing, Dumars. Over Elo. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Cavaliers leading. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Price.
Defense is working overtime to try and shut Price down, but he sticks with his motion and gets the foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And I like the pass-first mentality of Price. A terrific distributor and a guy that his teammates really look up to.
Thomas checked in for Detroit. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Pistons trail by 4. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here is Aguirre. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For the Pistons, Sally, he's checked in for Lambeer. Sellers comes in for Rodman. And Walker subbed in for Aguirre. The Cavaliers leading by 4. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Here's Brandon, covered by Dumars. And that one's good. Brandon.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Pretty cunning move. Taking his shot into the coverage to win the whistle.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Thomas. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Brandon. .109 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Kerr's shot is good.
For an accurate and smooth shooter like Steve Kerr, the mid-range jumper, no problem.
Outside, Walker. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Dumars.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Mark Price, he's checked in for Cleveland. Isaiah Thomas checked in for the Pistons. Here's Sellers, still without a basket.
To me, those are always hard calls for the officials, but I don't think he was set right there.
I agree, but those type of plays can go either way.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ferry. Here's Brandon. Price outside. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Price has got 7 points.
The 6-foot Price going inside and getting it done. Loving it.
Price against Dumars. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-5 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Here's Brandon. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Sally. Here's Kerr. Rebound, Detroit.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Thomas finds Walker. Pass to Sally. Offside Thomas. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Brandon. Right side, Williams. Pass to Brandon. They set the pick. Here's Ferry. 6 to shoot. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Boy, you really feel for him. Just a tough break right there. Could happen to anybody, as we well know.
Yeah, these guys put a lot of effort into protecting and maintaining their bodies, but you never know what's going to happen in the game.
Detroit making a switch here. Bedford's in. Pistons trail by 5. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sellers. Detroit making a switch here. Hunt the pass to Walker. Bradford's checked in for Detroit. And Thomas has it in the corner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Price outside. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pass to Price. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You know, normally he sinks those three.
Nice job by the defender, not allowing him to have an easy look.
Here's Walker. Williams with the block.
Boy, I love the energy that Williams plays with at the defensive end, especially when he goes up for these swats.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Elo comes in for Steve Kerr. Lambeer's checked in for Detroit. Aguirre comes in for Walker. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Shoots over Elo. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Aguirre. Nance a screen. Landon the pass to Nance. To the inside. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Sweet throwdown on the alley-oop that time by Larry Nance. Love seeing him bounce to ecstasy like that.
Up top, Lambeer. Pass to Aguirre. It's rebounded by Elo. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The athleticism of Nance is special. Once he's this deep inside, he uses it to draw contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I like the grace and power Nance brings to his game. He's got a big guy build, but can move the floor well and duck around the defense.
Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit. Dumars comes in for Thomas. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Aguirre. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Lambeer from outside the arc. Aguirre, no good.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Doherty, the screen. Price with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. The Cavaliers with another miss. Pistons trailed by 5. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. And from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, DA. That was an important update, Clark, for this team.
Certainly was. The more clarity on an injury, the better for everybody.
Well, as a coach or GM, you want to have a backup plan, but you need to know the timetable.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. .136 left in the first half. Outside Dumars. Wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Dumars got 7.
Excelling in the catch and fire. Dumars is always ready for the pass.
Pass to Bennett. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Elo outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dumars. And that one's good. Elo's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Lambier with a screen on Elo. That's to Lambier. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Boy, that's textbook defense there. Nice timing to get that steal.
Yeah, the opposition has to be careful around him because he's skilled at swiping the rock away.
Howard's checked in for Detroit. Here's Dumars. True on the 14-footer. He's got 9.
Terrific work off the inbound pass. Catching the defense off guard and going right up with the shot.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Doherty in the post. Lambier on him. Kept alive. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Brandon. Back to Doherty. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers on top, up 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Mark Price really making a difference here.
Really like how he's orchestrated the offense so far in this game, racking up the assist in a big way.
Making it look easy and just dropping dimes all over the defense. He's having fun right now.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. That's good from 17 feet away. Price has got the first basket of the third quarter for Cleveland.
Stepping in from the line for Price, a 15, 18-footer. It's basically a layup.
And his pass is to Rodman. Here's Lambier. Nance gets the rebound.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Now here's Nance. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Price outside. Good on the triple. Price has got 14 points.
Not much Price can't do. He does everything on the court and stuff in the stat sheet tonight.
It's Dumars on the wing. Elo covering. It's Thomas on the wing. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Elo outside. To the middle. Nice D from Lambeer. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Trailing here by 8. Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. They double him with Price. McGuire, no good.
I thought that one would go down. A little puzzling, it didn't.
Elo the pass to Price. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Sellers checked in for Lambeer. Pistons trail by 8. Thomas down low. He's defended by Price. It's tipped.
Got the hands up and deflected it, using all of that length.
Free throw line jump shot. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
This is exactly what the team counts on Price for. Finding and taking shots that he knows he can knock down.
Dumars the pass to Sellers. Rodman with the ball. Here's Dumars. Nice touch on the bank shot. Dumars got 11 points. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Price outside. Pass to Doherty. It's stolen by Rodman. To the paint. Here's Aguirre. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Nice athletic play by Aguirre right at the rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Price the pass to Nance. Dumars against Elo. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Thomas checked in for Detroit. On defense, the Pistons. Elo dishes to Doherty. Over Thomas. Doherty, no luck. Pistons trail by 6. It's Dumars on the wing. Guarded by Price. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 13.
And Dumars focuses on taking quality shots. When he does this, he's capable of getting hot.
Price outside. On the wing, Elo. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Elo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Elo is a pretty reliable option at the arc. He's got his range shooting dialed in.
Outside Dumars. .144 left to play in the 3rd. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Some real tenacity from Dumars inside, navigating his way to a close-range look.
And the Cavaliers call time here. For the Cavaliers, Williams is checked in for Nance. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Price. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Walker's checked in. Here's Brandon. Pass to Elo. Doherty with the screen on Dumars. And in the pass to Doherty. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. So both teams changing it up here. .116 left in the third. Walker against Kerr. Outside, Walker. Fades. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Brandon. Now here's Kerr. Guarded by Walker. Williams passes to Doherty. Blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Brandon. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doherty high post. Pass to Ferry. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Dumars. All going up court. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Thomas.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
From deep three-point land, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 3. From Richfield Coliseum, we're back in a moment. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Walker's got the ball here for Detroit. Pass to Sellers. Out to the wing. Pistons passing it around. Walker with a clean look. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Price is in the post. Working on Walker. Williams sets a screen for Price. Down low. And Williams with the stuff.
Big stuff by Williams. Hard to stop a near 7-footer from attacking the rim.
Pistons trail by 5. Walker taking his time here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Thomas down low.
Even against tough defense, Thomas is never phased. He's fearless in going against contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just own that part of the floor in this one.
That's good from Thomas.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
Velo's checked in for Kerr. And then for Detroit, McGuire comes in for Simmons, and Thomas subbed in for Walker. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Brandon. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. High post try. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Pistons shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Outside Thomas. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. And the play by Thomas as he finishes it off for 2.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Now here's Elo. Pass to Brandon. Over Thomas. Brandon's shot is off. Pistons trail by 3. Thomas down low, guarded by Price. Outside Thomas. Here's Hunt. Detroit needs to get off a shot to tie it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside, Brandon comes up empty down low. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. McGuire passes to Hunt. It's hauled in by Ferry. Cleveland leading by 3. It's Williams, high post. Price to the hoop.
Williams getting fired up and getting it done, delivering the big bucket for his team.
Timeout, Pistons. Mark Price really making a difference here.
So it's back to the drawing board for this defense. Dude is lighting them up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's Detroit now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Bounce pass, Thomas. And that one comes up a bit short. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Doherty with the screen on Thomas. Price kicks to Bennett. Back to Price for 3. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thomas. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. Price outside. Pass to Bennett. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
How about the confidence and delivering in the clutch? When his team needs buckets, Mark Price delivers.
Outside, Aguayo. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Doherty.
Altered shots don't show up in the normal stat sheet. But as we saw there, he does a fantastic job doing that as well as collecting rebounds on both sides of the floor.
First one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
A one-of-a-kind guy. Dennis Rodman doesn't care about scoring. The Worm just wants to board. Play D. Win titles.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
I love how active and engaged Elo is on offense. It's how he gets defenders to overcommit.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A jack-of-all-trades kind of guard. Elo scores, passes, rebounds, and defends at an impressive level.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
These guys have been lights out from the charity stripe, protecting their lead.
Up top, Dumars. Elo covering. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
This team trusts in Dumars. And with these type of shots, you can see why.
Inside. A jump hook and another miss by Cleveland.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Pass to Elo. Now here's Doherty. Top of the key, Price. This one for 3. Rodman with the rebound. It's Rodman with the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game.
Using his quickness on the interior. That's Thomas's advantage.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Cool as a cucumber as he knocks down all his free throws. Great job getting them to go when it counts.
And you can bet they'll take some time, Clark, with this possession.
Manage the game by managing the clock.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
The rest of the way, they cannot afford empty possessions.
Yeah, the clock is working against them. They may have to pick up the pace.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout, Pistons. And what's their best move at this point?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
I think they'll be looking to tie it up with a big three-pointer here.
And the defense knows it, so their focus will be on the perimeter as well.
Lane Beer with it. Can they tie? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed